Welcome to Incredicer, where I upgrade my plain, boring dice to rig them while I gamble and scam a whole bunch of money, all to get 100%. Alright, welcome to Incredicer. We've started this game off strong with our first achievement, Just Dice, roll your first dice. Okay, beautiful start. So we just hover over this dice, we roll it, and whatever value it lands on is how much money we get ourselves. You can see we're already up to $22, which is enough to buy Just Dice, which unlocks a second dice for us. We can just continuously go back and forth between here. We actually make a lot of money doing this. Let's just get ourselves up to like $100. There we go, 108. And we can take ourselves from 2 to 8 dice. And yeah, that's going to massively increase how much money we're making. It's almost hard to actually hit each dice. And that is nothing about the game. That is just me not having any idea how to use a mouse. But now we're up to 250. Where does that take us up to? Yeah, let's just double that up to 16. It is really easy to get dice. I did not expect us to get this strong of a start this early on, but I'm not complaining because after the last few videos, which have been extremely long recording sessions, I wouldn't mind if this is just like a game I can finish in one night and, you know, get some editing done quick and then just move on to posting it within a week. It would be lovely. We are up to like $600 now. Let's spam dice. And we're up to 24. Oh wait, there's an upgrades tab too. And a skill tree. Okay, well, we'll come back to that later. What do I need for that? Black circles, which I'm guessing is just this dark matter. It makes sense. Dark matter is like a pretty normal prestige item name. Prestige currency, rather, I should say. But this game already is just super satisfying. Like, just the sound of this dice flipping. But if we head to upgrades, if we just add +1, does that just mean whatever it lands on, we get one more than that? Yeah, it does. Okay, so that's a very nice little upgrade to have. That'll just speed things up pretty nicely, actually. Like, we already have so many dice on the field. Maybe it's a table. Yeah, let's go with that. We already have so many dice on the table. So it's almost like not really worth me putting money into that. But we'll try and get another level and then another level after that. Get our income up to level 3. Once I prestige, I'm gonna lose everything, so wouldn't it be better to just unlock the dark matter, which I'm almost certain I need to prestige? I think it would be much smarter for me to just head to the shop, unlock dark matter. For another achievement, dark matter, unlock dark matter, beautiful. It's all too easy for me right now. Yeah, and that looks like every time we flip, we get a single point. And we only need 30 for +1 income? Okay. What if I just like randomly start spamming my mouse just around the screen? I feel like this should be pretty easy for us to just get a whole bunch of dark matter now. The only thing is, it costs 30 for the first level, and that could just be really cheap because it's the first level of the upgrade. So I wouldn't mind getting ourselves up a little higher than 30, but it's just how much higher, because if we could also like increase our dark matter gain, that would be huge. I really would love an increase to dark matter gain, actually. I think if that's an upgrade, then that is definitely one I want to go for. There we go, 305. I mean, why not? Let's just head here and let's just upgrade. So now that's +1. We've also unlocked an increase to our dice roll speed, overall income multiplier, chance to roll higher number is kind of nice, and max viable dice limit. So we didn't hit any of those, and I don't see any. Oh, there is a dark matter game, but that costs 400. So I'm just gonna go and put ourselves up to level 3 for the overall income, and let's just get a 5% increase to our dice roll speed. And this is not a prestige system, so we lose absolutely nothing by jumping into the tree. That is so weird, but so nice. I'm not gonna complain. Head back here. Let's actually save up the $2,000 that we need for that. And at the same time, we can save up the 400 dark matter that we need to increase our dark matter gain. Because the quicker we get dark matter, the quicker we get all the upgrades. And that's really all I'm here for. Because, I mean, I haven't checked the achievements, but I'm assuming there's going to be one to max out everything in the skill tree. There just always is in these types of games. But there we go, +1 dark matter gain. And jumping up by 2 every time now is so nice. But I think what I want to do is just head back here. Let's just try and grind out as much as we can to max out our dice. Alright, and there we go. 1,650 dark matter later. We are now maxed out on dice. which I did also realize wasn't really that important because we have an upgrade here to increase our dice limit, which I'm not going to worry about just yet. I am going to get this one though. Unlocks cursor area upgrade. That's going to be huge for us because I was complaining about how hard it is to hit all the dice. Let's get another level to our dark matter gain. Definitely to our income. And let's get an income multiplier. Oh my god, this is insane. Okay, this isn't too bad actually. It's just +1 income based on the face that we roll. All right, yeah, that's manageable. So let's just get it for a 1 and a 2 because those are the worst ones. So now our worst roll is technically a 2. But here we go. Look at that. We actually have a size 2 our cursor. We head to the shop. Oh yeah, I forgot we maxed out the dice, but back to the skill tree now with 1,500. You know what? Let's increase the dice limit up 5 levels. So we get another 25. Let's increase our income multiplier. And let's try and get ourselves up to 75 dice. Actually, that's way more expensive than what I thought. I was going to say, because, if we have that many dice on the field now with our increased radius, we can just flip so many. I mean, we can. It's just, I don't know if I want to spend $1,400 for a single dice when I could just head to the upgrades here and increase my base income. That seems just a little bit more worth it. And, you know, another 2 levels of our area, which is definitely getting a nice increase in size now. So you know what, maybe that's what I'll do actually. I'm just going to max out the area increase because I like the idea of that. And it gives us a good thing to aim for while we're just passively saving up our dark matter. All right, that took absolutely no time at all. We are now officially maxed out on our area size. So if we head to the skill tree with almost 3,000 dark matter, let's just max out our overall income. Get that out of the way. Let's unlock the helper hand. Oh, another achievement. Unlock helper hand. We're doing pretty good. We apparently have meant to have already earned $100,000. We skipped that. That's cool. There are 26 achievements in this game though, which is a bit scary. Let's also unlock idle mode just because we can. I feel like these one-time unlocks are just gonna be worth it. Let's also get a bunch more income for our 1s, our 2s, and we'll get a level on our 3s. So now everything should be worth like at least $20. Let's get some helper hands. And it looks like they just go around and click. Okay, they're pretty weak. They can help a little bit. I don't know. I don't really think they can, but I'm just trying to be real positive about it. Because they seem pretty shit, I'm not gonna lie. All right, our first time at over $10,000 though. That did not take us long to get. Now, I could get dice, but I think I'm going to upgrade our income not once, but twice. So now we're making definitely at least $20 every time we roll this dice. It does feel like I'm flipping a coin though, rather than rolling dice. I think it's just the fact that it's 2D sort of throwing me. There we go. Back up to 3,000 dark matter. I think I'm going to just try and max out all of these. Okay, well, we maxed out our 1s, 2s, and 3s. The 4s are almost there. 2 levels on the 5 and a level on the 6. It's not bad. Oh, I forgot about the dice roll speed. It's actually really cheap. That could definitely speed things up a bit because it does take a while for everything to roll. But hey, we are making a lot more money and our dark matter is just absolutely flooding in. Speaking of, how much is our next dark matter upgrade cost? 1,600. Let's quickly save for that. Yeah, that 1,600 did not take a long time to get, so I feel like I have been neglecting my dark matter. But that's fine, because now we're just going to get it even quicker. But in the meantime, we can max out our income upgrade over there, and I guess now we can just focus on the shop, just buying more dice whenever we can afford it. And maybe occasionally getting a helper hand. All right, there we go. 3,200 dark matter. Let's upgrade that again. Now it costs 6,400. Oh, wait, another achievement. 100,000 money. Earn a total of 100,000. That is nice. Let's get an increase to our dice roll speed. All right, and there we go. Dice roll speed has been maxed out. Let's also just get a little bit of an extra chance to roll a higher number. But look how quickly these guys roll now. And there's just a constant stream of dark matter. This is very, very nice. So we're looking pretty good on how many dice we've got on the table. Our helper hands kind of just suck right now. Like, I know there's dark matter upgrades to improve them. In my head, it's not really worth getting them at the moment because I think our main thing should be income. So we are going to head back to the skill tree. Let's just quickly try and max out all of these. We do also have income multipliers when we roll. I'm not gonna worry about those right now. But it looks like our lowest roll right now I'm seeing is $31, which is a big increase from the $1 that we started at. So I think we're traveling pretty well. My arm might get sore though, moving just constantly left to right and up and down. But if it really does get that bad, we do always have our idle mode that can help us out. Just give me a little bit of a rest. Back in the skill tree, actually, we're really close to maxing out our dark matter at 6,400. So it almost feels like a crime to not just go ahead and quickly get up to that number. That really didn't take long at all. And while we're here, just get another level of luck. So our dark matter is climbing up so quick now. We really should just start pumping through the skill tree upgrades. All right, 6,000 again. Let's just try and max out our overall income, max out our lucky, get a couple more buyable dice, which are very, very expensive. They are $12,000 for a single one now. Let me just have a quick little peruse of the skill tree here and see if there's not anything I can buy. That's all for the helper hand. That's idle mode stuff, so I don't care about that. Roll random dice on roll complete. I don't know what I'm buying. Oh, this is like chain reaction of rolling dice. Oh, okay. I just saw it and I'm like, oh, it's a one-time upgrade. That's fine. But a little chain reaction goes a long way. Like, look at our money and our dark matter just skyrocket. Let's just get a 50% multiplier there, 20% there, 10% there, 10% there. Getting multipliers for every face on the die is insane. But it does seem to massively increase the amount we're making. I think I'm seeing 50 as our lowest. I'm seeing 63s in there too. Oh my god, we're at 8,000 already. Let's just try and max out our ones, max out our twos. Pretty significant increase on our 3, our 4, and our 5s now. Just like the speed at which getting a little multiplier can like drastically increase. Let's just get more helper hands. We're up to 46 out of 50 already. If it wasn't so expensive to upgrade them, I would just be sending it. We have maxed it out though, and that's another achievement. Automation, have 50 helper hands. Again, we've skipped a lot of achievements there, but that's fine. I don't care. 11,000. Where can that take us? Bronze dice, double income. That only cost us 1,800, so I've been missing out there. We can actually get silver dice too. So that's 2 more achievements. Bronze dice and silver dice. Probably should have looked towards there just a little bit earlier. Now we can start throwing in some bronze dice, which are worth twice as much. And I'm hoping the multipliers work for them too. No, they don't. They have their own set of multipliers. So they kind of suck. What about our silver? Yeah, our silvers are worth triple, but again, they still kind of suck. It is nice though, we at least have some contrasting colors on the board. And we have a lot more dice on the board, which means a lot more dark matter. Oh, here we go. I did forget about the fact that we can get those upgrades. But that does only take them to like around the 20s. They're still not great. They're definitely better. Like, they're definitely not useless. So back in the skill tree, let's max out the 5s. Let's max out the 6s. So that is huge. A bunch of extra overall income. We'll actually max that out for our bronze die. We got 30 off of a 2, so that is pretty decent. But we are almost hitting like 100 on average from our regular die. So, you know, it's okay. It's all part of it though. All right, that's another 10,000 on our dark matter. I do think I just want to max out our buyable dice limit just to get that out of the way. I like this one though. Cursor area upgrade can be increased. We can come here and there we go. That is already so much bigger. And that's another achievement. 1 million money. Oh my god. And another one, 100,000 dark matter, and a total of 100,000 dark matter. So we've pumped out 9 achievements already. We're a third of the way done with this game. But back at the skill tree, my question is, should I be focusing on like maybe unlocking the gold? No, probably not. Oh, plus 50% multiplier to all dice. Cool. Plus 5 overall income to dice. I haven't even maxed these out actually. Let's just get plus 5 general income. We should probably just max out the top. But we can afford unlocks chance of 100% income. I don't know what that means. But our just dice are very, very strong. We're making like $160. Oh, I think this is just saying double chance, like chance to double income. Probably not the best idea to put two percentages together, devs. Let's max out our bronze dice. Let's get a few more silver dice. Now the top of our skill tree has been maxed out. Now I'm going to focus on trying to max out all our bronze dice. So we need the income multiplier. That unlocks everything that I was looking for. And how much do these cost? 240. Okay, they're definitely more expensive than the previous ones, but that's fine. I would love if there was a way for us to get more dark matter per. And you know what? There probably is. So let me just check the skill tree. There we go. +1 dark matter gain for our bronze dice. I think all we needed was 9,200, 9,600. Get our dark matter gain. Let's also just get the roll speed up by 10%. Oh, we're almost at $1 million too. So that's surely enough to max out our silver dice. Yes, it was. And we can actually get very close to maxing out our regular dice too. Not as close as I'd hoped, but definitely closer. Now we should also be able to work towards increasing our income here. Problem is, income's not that important because I don't have any upgrades to buy apart from regular dice. I mean, just look at how much money we're making. Give me 1 second and there are no more upgrades to buy. Money's completely useless to us right now. I wasn't expecting that to happen, I'm not gonna lie. But on the bright side, that just gives me more reason to come over to here and increase our helper hand limit. They're not going to do a whole lot for us, but it is just a bit of extra dark matter, a bit of extra cash, especially while we're in the skill tree menu or just buying upgrades. It is nice to have them working in the background. Let's increase our cursor upgrade size, actually. Let's increase our income multiplier and the cursor area increase another 10 levels, but our area size should increase a crazy amount. All right, we're up to 17,000. I kind of lost track. If I just save up to 19,200, we can get more dark matter gain. So I think I'm going to do that because we are still flipping our silver dice. So it might be worth getting at least a little bit extra dark matter gain. But there we go. Our area has been maxed out once again. So that is very nice. I am just going to get the +1 dark matter gain for there. Oh, there we go. Maxed out our overall income multiplier. That wasn't as expensive as I thought. Plus, we're also getting just a little bit of extra dark matter every time we roll over one of the silver die. So that is nice. That is quite lovely. We make 10,000 very, very quickly now. We make also $1 million pretty quickly as well. So no problems there. Let's try and max out our 2s, max out our 3s. We can max out the 4s, get a couple of levels on our 5s and our 6s. So our bronze die should be bringing in a decent amount of cash. It's hard to tell, but I think I'm seeing over $100. Bronze dice maxed out for our 1s, 2s, 3s, 4s, 5s, and 6s. And now we get the income multipliers. I really just need an upgrade or something in the shop to buy. So I might buy more. Oh, I did not mean to buy that. Here, more buyable bronze dice. We'll just quickly click through that. There we go. Maxed out again. We spent absolutely none of our cash. That is very, very rough. But back up to 12k. Surely we can max that out. No, we're actually really far. Can we buy more silvers? Yes, we can. Whatever. Let's just try and get some more roll speed then. Because we did find that when we increased our roll speed, our dark matter gain did go up quite a significant amount. I did also just notice that for some reason, there was absolutely no game sound coming through on my OBS. I do apologize for that. So this is what you've been missing out on the whole time. I'll just give you a couple of seconds to just listen out for it. Oh, look at that. Another achievement. $10 million earned in total. That is beautiful. We should be able to max out our bronze dice there and max out the chance to roll a higher number. All right, and after a little bit of grinding, we're up to 70,000, which seems pretty nice. I can't complain. Let's increase that dark matter gain, actually. And let's increase it once here. We're already back to broke. That was insane. But we can also get a increase to this random dice roll chance. Bronze dice can just chain themselves to. The few extra rolls that we're going to get could just mean extra dark matter, a little bit of extra money, which I'm not really worried about because we're almost at $5 million. But hey, look at all the dark matter flying in. Isn't that cool? We're up to 20,000 already. Actually, that was pretty quick. I'm not going to lie. Those few upgrades to dark matter actually did quite a lot for us. Oh, wait. Unlocks chance of lower rank dice. Oh, so we can roll our lower dice. That's actually kind of huge. I mean, most of the time they're going to be rolled. Oh, 100,000 rolls. Roll a total of 100,000 dice. Another achievement. That's beautiful. But as I was saying before I was so rudely interrupted, most of the time, if we roll a bronze dice, we are going to be rolling regular dice anyway, because it's going to fall directly where I've gone over. But that's fine. I do think though at 25,000 we were able to unlock, yeah, here we go, gold dice for another achievement. Gold dice, unlock gold dice. Cool, thank you very much. But the reason I wanted that was just so we can start spending money. I'm not gonna lie, I need to spend money. We are probably going to max them out. Oh, not the income though. Okay, that's actually kind of nice. I'm glad we weren't able to max out the income. If we just get more dark matter gain there, we have 50 more dice, earning us just a whole bunch more dark matter. So surely going for dice, upgrading their dark matter is the way to go, right? Because money is not an issue. Probably also increasing the dice roll speed will help a lot too. Now that I'm thinking about it, because the quicker they land, the quicker we can re-roll, which just means more dark matter. I did it for the other ones. I just didn't really think about doing it, you know, the more expensive ones. All right, I lost track a bit, but 56,000 should be enough, I think. Yes, that we can max. Oh, wait, we need one more. I thought that was our last dark matter roll, but that's fine. Like, let's increase this movement speed. Let's increase this recover speed. You know what? Let's just try and max them out. Our helper hands can probably be doing so much more for us, but I just haven't upgraded them. So let's just try and max these guys out. We're already real close. Their movement speed is very, very fast. They're sort of zooming across our table now. All right, there we go. The helpers have been maxed out. Let's just get the idle mode leveled up a bit. I don't know why I've even bothered doing that. And I feel like now I really do just have to max out my bronze dice. I'm not gonna lie. Oh my god, wait, that's another achievement. 1 million dark matter and a total of 1 million dark matter. That sounds like so much, but like when you look at the skill tree, I feel like maybe that is worth 1 million. I don't know. It just feels really sad. All right, and with that, we are officially maxed out on our bronze dice, so we can move just a little bit further down. Start working towards our silver dice, which has a ridiculously large skill tree again. Now, we do also have now plenty of dice to buy, because a single bronze dice, we only have to buy 8 or 7, but a single one costs over $1 million now. So not cheap at all. But I actually might save up the 50,000 that we need for the emerald die. I guess hopefully will mean a little bit more dark matter every time we flip. There's not much more thought process behind that, so it's sort of just like a hope and pray that it'll speed my game up just a tiny bit. All right, well, there's our first 50. Let's buy the emerald dice for another achievement. I didn't realize there was going to be an achievement there. I guess I probably should have. Oh yeah, no, we've got lots of achievements. And we can move towards here. The dark matter gain. Okay, only costs 10,000. How much does the dice cost? Yeah, only 10,000 too. But it is expensive enough, like at least rising in price quick enough for me to think that it will take us a while. Well, and then 20,000 for the next. That's still not too bad. Definitely gonna have some improved dark matter gain. That is for sure. All right, there we are. 40,000 dark matter gain +1. And back over to here. Let's just increase our income. Let's buy some more of our helper hands. We'll actually max that out. Can we max that out? Yes, we can. Oh, it's another achievement. More hand, have 100 helper hands. Where are we sitting achievements wise? 15 out of 26, 58% of the way there. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. I might just try and max out our emerald dice here. And then once I've done that, I'll jump back in to our skill tree and hopefully, well, I mean, we're already at 50,000. So hopefully we'll be at like 70,000. That's a pretty good number to spend with. All right, we got to 66. That's pretty good. We can just max out the dice roll speed. Oh my god, that didn't get us anywhere. But with an increase to our cursor size, that's just going to be a massive increase to our dark matter gain. We're just flipping that many more at once. All right, and that is level 40. That is a massive cursor that we've got going for us right now. We did also get up to 73 100,000 dark matter, I might just go achievement hunting by going down the line and just continuously trying to unlock the newest dice. That might be the best play, like 100,000. Because the more dice means more dark matter. We can buy the cheap dark matter upgrades for them. So I'm not really opposed to that. Oh, we are at the 100,000 though. So let's buy our ruby dice for another achievement. Unlock ruby dice. Beautiful. We can increase our buyable cursor area. So our cursor is going to get massive. Our dark matter gain is going to go up a whole bunch. Once we, actually buy the ruby dice. I forgot we had to do that. And now it's 200,000 for diamond dice. Ooh, that is a bit rough. Not gonna lie, that is a bit rough. But I feel like we're at a point now where we do actually have upgrades to buy. So it's not just we have all these dice and stuff and now it's just we're waiting on dark matter. No, we have plenty of upgrades to buy. So now we actually need income. So it might be worth now going back and focusing on maxing out our silver dice. All right, there we go. Another achievement, 100 million money. Earn a total of 100 million money. We've done a decent amount of the upgrades here. Nothing too crazy. But we did also manage to max out our bronze dice because I realized I hadn't done that yet. And our ruby dice are struggling just a little bit, but it's fine. I'm focusing more on the area increase so we can pump through our dark matter just a little bit. All right, well, it took a while, but we are finally done with the silver dice. Oh my God, wait, no, we're not. We need 45,000 more. But while we were working on maxing out the silver dice, I did also go ahead and pretty much max out our idle mode. We did also buy all the 100 silver dice that we needed. We bought quite a few more of our ruby dice. And if we head over to the upgrades, we got a massive area increase, which is just beautiful. There we go. We are now up to our golden dice. But I am thinking it is late. I keep saying I need to stop recording these videos like just before I go to bed, but that's never gonna happen. So I think we're gonna end off tonight by saving up the 200,000 dark matter that we need so that we can get ourselves the diamond dice, which I'm pretty sure is the final dice that we have to unlock. And hopefully once that just spawns in, we will be on a generational tear and we can finish this game tomorrow. There we go, 200,000. Diamond dice has been unlocked. Another achievement. Oh my God, we are 18 out of 26. There are not a lot of achievements left to go, but they are very difficult ones. So that's what's got me worried. But 100% completing the game is our goal. So hopefully that won't take us too long. But anyway, that's going to do me for tonight. Hopefully tomorrow we'll be able to finish this off and get that 100% that I so desperately want. All right, and we're back. Day 2, and I'm finishing things off strong, back where we started. We have a lot of money, $13 million, and that is just going up quicker and quicker as the seconds pass. So we're doing good. We're doing very, very good. But my aim today is just to finish off the game. I want to get that 100%. I want to finish off that skill tree and instantly spend it all to max out our dark matter gain for the gold dice. Wow, that's expensive. That is very, very expensive. But anyway, let's just get plus 50 overall income there because it's a one-off. Let's get it out of the way and let's max out the buyable helper hands because they just provide us with a bit of extra cash, a bit of extra dark matter as we move. Let's also just get a couple levels here. We'll start trying to max out the gold dice completely. And these helper hands are extremely cheap compared to everything else we have. So I'm just really quickly going to max those out again. We're back up to 100,000. And I think I'm going to do what I did before. Just start from these sides. Let's get the roll speed up. Wow, that gets so expensive. I really thought we were going to get like the whole way there. Let's increase the buyable dice limit up a bit. Get our multipliers going. I don't know. I'm just sort of clicking anything that's green. But we can now afford another 20 gold dice, which should definitely help our dark matter gain. I feel like every time we can get more dice, that's just going to pump our dark matter up a whole bunch. We will come over here. We'll max out the roll speed. And let's just start working a bit on this multiplier here. We'll get one more level because we are ticking up our dark matter pretty quickly just in the background because of all the helper hands that we have. And I sort of forgot just how much of a mess this screen is at the stage of the game that we're at. Like there are so many dice on the screen, so many numbers. I do wonder. Yeah, that's a little nicer, isn't it? Can actually sort of see what's going on. Kind of wish I realized that yesterday, but I think I might have just been a little bit too tired by the time I started recording. Because, yeah, right now you can see so much. You can even occasionally see these little particles being shot out of the side of the silver dice. That was an upgrade we got in the skill tree that I sort of glossed over. We have a chance for projectiles to shoot out every time that they roll. So yeah, that's what that is, in case anyone saw it and was wondering. It is crazy though to think how far we've come since the start of this game with a single dice on the table. Now it's, yeah, there's a lot more going on, but we are making a lot of money, so I guess I can't complain. Now, I do think it would be worth with our money to just spend a little bit on increasing the dark matter gain for all the other dice. I know we don't have anywhere near as much of them, but it will just help us getting a little bit of extra dark matter every now and then. Because I feel like already we're ticking up dark matter so much quicker than we were before. Alright, but I didn't realize, I just sort of been going. We've almost saved up 200,000, and I think that is just all going to go into dark matter upgrades. Sadly, only enough to get us 2, but like I said before, every little increase counts, I guess. I might just keep going, actually, saving up all the dark matter we can until we can max out all our dark matter upgrades. Because I don't think there's any more dice upgrades along the way. So it shouldn't be too expensive. And you know what, while we're here, we'll also just max out our cursor upgrades. Alright, and with that, we are finally fully maxed out on our dark matter gain. Now we can really just start working on maxing out our gold dice. Oh, and that's another achievement, just perfectly timed. 1 million rolls, roll a total of 1 million dice. But I did also notice here, we have consecutive same combo. Make a combo and gain a multiplier when rolled consecutively the same number under a second. I don't know what that means, but we roll so many dice. Surely at some point we're going to get a combo. Well, you can see every now and then you just get the little times 105s popping up. That's just a little bit of extra money. So I'm definitely not going to complain about that. We did also manage, while we were saving up all that dark matter, which was probably over 1 million, to be honest with you, we managed to max out our gold income and almost max out our emerald income in the upgrades tab. Also got a couple of levels to the ruby, which is pretty nice. But I think now it's time to just work on maxing out these gold dice, which is not going to be cheap. Definitely not going to be cheap. So hopefully it doesn't take us too long though, now that we've maxed out our dark matter gain for every dice. Oh, and there we go, another achievement, 1 billion money, earn a total of 1 billion. We must be pretty close now. Yeah, we only have 6 achievements left, so really should not take us too long. We're kind of flying through, and we've done a decent portion of the gold dice already. All right, and with that last 80,000, we can head to the skill tree and buy this last increased chance for double income. And our gold dice are now maxed out. Pretty much the exact same as the silver dice, except instead of this projectile shooting, we have this combo, which I spoke about before. But this combo, I don't know if you can see because there's so much going on the screen, is pretty much giving us a 2 times multiplier anytime we land on the same number twice in a row. But that number's going up very, very quickly. We've also now maxed out 100 out of 100 gold dice. So it might be time now to go ahead and do the same, I guess, for our emerald dice. But while we're here, let's just quickly max out the idle mode. And if we just max out our helping hands for every set of dice, we can increase that limit up to 200, which I know for a fact, because I had a sneaky little look at the achievement list just before, is going to be another achievement for us. And hopefully we have enough money. I don't think we will, but we'll be pretty close. We are nowhere near close, but at least that's another achievement on the table for us when it comes around. So yeah, I guess without further ado, let's just start working down this chain then, shall we? And it seems like the gimmick for the emerald dice is to unlock a wave that will roll surrounding dice, which is actually quite a nice little bonus for us. So I wouldn't mind getting that worked on pretty quickly. And our money is actually flying up so quick that we can finally afford our last helper hand for another achievement. Idle King, have 200 helper hands. We're now down to our last 5 achievements, and I don't think 10 billion money or 10 million dark matter is really going to be that difficult for us to achieve. There we go, another achievement. 10 million dark matter has finally been earned. We are getting very, very close now to maxing out the emerald skill tree, so I am very keen to finally get that out of the way. And here we go with this final 85,000. We've officially maxed out all the emerald. Oh my god, that took a while. But things are looking good because we've almost maxed out our ruby income. We got a couple of levels to our diamond income. Our area increase has gone up. We also have a lot of dice. Yeah, we're making some pretty good moves. I cannot complain. But you know what time it is? It's time to get started again. Straight into the ruby dice, which is not going to be cheap, but our new gimmick is an area projectile. So I'm guessing it's going to be a combination of the emerald and the gold dice. Sorry, emerald and silver. So hopefully this will just increase how much money we make exponentially. Alright, so I have just gotten started here by maxing out the dice roll speed and just uncovering everything. I guess it'll just be more of the same, and I'll just go ahead and complete all the upgrades I can for the ruby dice. Hopefully that's just another step closer to getting that 100%. Oh yeah, but I did forget to mention, you can see the little wave effects we have. They are going off pretty frequently. So I'm pretty happy with those. They seem to be tossing a lot more dice than we were just by ourselves. There we go. That's another achievement. 10 billion money, earn a total of $10 billion. We're slowly progressing through. But you know what? This ruby dice one definitely taking a while. It's not cheap. All right, and this should be enough that we can head over to here and buy the last upgrade for the ruby dice, and it is perfectly enough that we have hit 100 out of 100 of our ruby dice. So we are finally up to the last dice, the diamond dice, all the upgrades for that. But you can see these little pink bubbles flying around. They are the little area projectiles that we get from our ruby dice. They are doing a lot. I mean, if you look at our money, we're flying up tens of millions per second. So things are going pretty good. That didn't take as long as I thought to max out the ruby dice. So hopefully, and this is a big hopefully, it shouldn't take much longer to max out the diamond dice, and then we will be done with this game. And just before I get too deep into it, I did forget to mention the little gimmick for the diamond dice, which is to make a combo and gain a multiplier when rolling consecutive numbers. Difference to the gold one is that when we roll the same number, we get a bonus. This one, if we roll consecutive, then we get our bonus. So that is a nice little addition to the team. Hopefully it'll take us a long way. All right, with this purchase of the diamond income, there we go. We are finally done with our upgrades. We only have the shop left, which is just insane. And we are so close, almost there. We just have this one last upgrade here. I've put it in idle mode, and we are still just absolutely flying through the dark matter and the money because there is just so much going on. 160,000 for another achievement. Skill tree, complete this skill tree. We never have to come back here again. We should have another achievement coming our way soon. Enrich, earn a total of $100 billion. Because we are very consistently earning billions and billions of dollars. The only thing that is concerning me now is the fact that we are still 13 diamond dice away from completing the shop and buying everything in the game, which I'm assuming is what we need to get that 100% completion and beat the game. But I also didn't point out, there are so many more combo numbers going on right now. It is really obvious how much of a difference this extra combo from the diamond dice has actually done. There we go. Just like 3 minutes is all it took, and we have earned our second last achievement, Rich, earn a total of $100 billion. Now we just have one left, 100%. And honestly, this just seems like it's going to take another like 10 or 15 minutes. So I might just leave the game running for a while and go and watch that tip-to-tip video from Ludwig. And hopefully by that time, we will be done. Alright, well I didn't make it the whole way through, but great video so far. But anyway, focusing on this video that I'm recording right now, we can finally afford our last diamond dice. So let's hit purchase. 100% in 3 hours and 13 minutes, 17 seconds. Plus, of course, our final achievement, 100% complete the game. There we go. That was Incredicer. It was a very good game. I enjoyed it. Definitely the definition of an incremental game. You know what? Let's turn everything back on and just watch the absolute chaos on the screen. That's a fat rip to the YouTube bitrate. That is the sign of a successful end to a game. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed. And if you have any other relatively short incremental games, or just any other short games really, that you want me to play, because it is really hard for me to find the time to record long games and edit them especially, let me know. Let me know in the comments and I will do my best to give them a go. And I hope you enjoy, and I'll see you next time.